Hi, I'm Ed Kelly, editor of the Oklahoman. With me tonight from Washington is Chris Casteel, bureau chief in the nation's capital for the Oklahoman. Chris, let's go around the country. First, it looks like a good night for John McCain, who's done well in the Northeast, and for Mike Huckabee, who's doing the same in the South. Does this mean the Republican race is now a two-man race with Mitt Romney, the odd man out?
Yes, Ed, I do think it was a good night for John McCain. Despite a couple of victories so far from Mike Huckabee, John McCain has won victories all along the Northeast. He won in Oklahoma, he won Illinois, Midwest, and moving on to the western states, he's expected to win his home state of Arizona and do well in California. It's not winner take all out there, but he's certainly expected to win delegates out there. And it's just hard. Mitt Romney tonight said that the race is going to go on, but so far tonight he's won his home state of Massachusetts, and Utah state he was obviously expected to win because of the large Mormon population out there. But it's just hard to see unless he really pulls off some surprises on the West Coast, any justification for him moving on.
Chris, anything so far this evening where there was a surprise?
I think one surprise for me really was in Oklahoma, where McCain won, beat Huckabee from the neighboring state of Arkansas, and a state where you would have thought that all this concern about his conservative credentials would have been a concern to voters in Oklahoma. But I haven't been surprised so far by any of the victories on the Democratic side. Obama and Clinton are pretty much dividing up the states, and looks like they're going to keep dividing up the delegates and have to fight this thing on in the weeks and maybe longer.
Chris, California obviously is the big prize, with the results not known until later tonight. Just how important is the nation's largest state to the front runners of both parties?
California is a big state for both parties. The delegates out in California, like on the Republican side, unlike some of the states, New York, New Jersey, that were winner take all for McCain. McCain should easily pick up some delegates out there, but some of the parts of California, Orange County and others, are very conservative, and immigration is a big issue out there. It's a big issue in his home state, though he still should win there. But California is a big state, and I don't think it's going to decide it for the Democrats. Both Clinton and Obama should do well in some pockets. Obama's focused on, I think, the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. Clinton has done more in the L.A. area, but there are a lot of voters out there, a lot of delegates. They'll probably split them up, and probably no matter who wins that state, both will come out of there with a lot of delegates.
There you have it. Chris Casteel in Washington. Thanks, Chris. Read more from Chris in tomorrow's editions of the Oklahoman, and look for continuing coverage of Super Tuesday tonight and tomorrow here on NewsOK.com.